cave up there, look. I probably pointed it out before, actually. So yeah. Just so amazing. Honestly, you're in another world here. You really are in another world. Unless you visit, you don't know yourself. Because you're not in a city, you're not in a town. You're just in the middle of a forest in Staffordshire, in the UK, opposite Alton Towers. And there's just so many paths that you can take. I remember last time I came here, a month or so ago, was it? I found the path up here on the left, which I'd never been up before. So I thought I'd go up there. There wasn't a lot up there, to be honest, apart from a fence at the other end. But this is the obvious path here that goes to the chained oak. So we're going to head up there, get some footage, and then we'll head back down here and go along the old railway track to the station. Get a good view of the castle, and then come back and go up to the Earl's Rock. So it's going to give us 2 to 3 hours of footage and photos. It's just so peaceful. Occasionally you'll see a squirrel around here. Some nice flowers there. Not sure what they are. Maybe pop it in the comments section if you know what they are. Those flowers there. I'm sure my dad would know. But he went to bed when I left the house. And then he had a missed call from the hospital. So that's typical, isn't it? So he'll have to deal with that. You could say, because of where I am, he's not out of the woods yet regarding his health either. So this is part of the reason I like to get out of the house, because things like that just affect me mentally. And I like to go travelling and walking and sightseeing, hence the channel title. So remember to hit the subscribe button. Lots of footage to come yet in the coming days and weeks. Benidorm is still on the cards, so we'll see what I can book for that, and then I will be back to you for an update on that as well. We'll get up here to the chained oak, and then we'll head back down to the station end. The chained oak. Very steep. Very thick chain there. And down to the steps to the main path at the bottom, where you go left for Alton Towers, and then go that way to the Ramblers again. So it's about a 6-minute walk to here from the car park. It's not long, 6 to 10 minutes maximum, depending on how fast you walk. It's in a lovely spot. That's the chained oak. So there we go, one final view. So there you go, everybody. Chained oak at Demmingsdale. Lots of birds about. It's just so lovely. Look. It's just so lovely. I don't know what the railway track path's going to be like, but we're going to give it a go. There will be dry spots in between. So I'm sure that's the path I took last time, up there. The newly discovered path, which has always been there, I know, but I had not discovered it till last time. I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. It didn't really go anywhere, just the top of that hill and round the corner. But then you got to the fence at the top, so I thought, well, there's no point going anywhere else. So I just came back down. So we just proceed down here now. So from the chained oak, down the path, back to the Ramblers. So when we get round this corner, we'll take a left and onto the old track. And it's about half a mile, and we'll get to the station. Fantastic piece of history. Amazing piece of history. So we'll just carry on now. So lovely listening to those birds. Amazing. So here we are, heading down to the track. What an amazing experience it would be if they did reopen it. We'd have to put tracks in, but you could easily do it. Okay. It may not happen today, I don't know. Right. This is interesting, because I've now got to get past this. Boy. I'm sure I can navigate it somehow. Do I take this left path? Maybe. Let's just have a look. Right. Just bear with a minute. Yeah, okay. Maybe that was a good idea. Look, not out the woods yet. Literally, not out the woods yet. We've cleared that little obstacle. Doesn't mean to say there isn't any more. It looks reasonably dry up there at the moment. I suppose because there it's sheltered a bit. So maybe that's why. But we'll proceed up here because it's relatively dry for quite a lot of the journey. So another 5 to 6 minutes we should be there at the railway station at Alton. So let's go. Plenty of rhubarb here as well. Plenty of rhubarb. There may even be wild garlic in there. But I'm pretty sure that's rhubarb to me. Not keen on rhubarb myself. I know people like rhubarb crumble. It's not my scene. So all being well, we're on the dry bit, we should be okay. So we'll carry on. So this area here is where we go to where that river is, where you can got like a bit of a waterfall. So we'll have a look in there when we come back, because that's another nice area to go to down there for photographs. So we're kind of almost there now. This is all overgrown since I last came. But Alton Towers is just up there in that hill, just up there. So in those trees. Yeah, just up there it is. So that's the main road that goes to Alton Towers up the top of there. So just down that path there, yeah, we can get to where that water is. And we can go and do some video footage down there, because I remember seeing some baby rabbits down there. Or a rabbit. In fact, we saw some rabbits up here last time we came, which was about a month ago. Before I went over to Croatia. There were some rabbits on the bank side near the platform. So we'll be getting to the station very soon. So I'll get back to you on another video. So please stay tuned, because I'll be back on another video shortly.